Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy DKB back with another episode of the Midnight Truth. Here to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Alright, people. I'm back. But I'm here today to revise my announcement. Now, the last video I had, I gave you an album breakdown of what was supposed to be called Hakuna Matata. That was the name of my album. But I went over with it with my team, went over with it with my crew, and we came up with a different name. So now it's called More Than a Mixtape. Okay, and the reason why it's called More Than a Mixtape because I'm talking about a lot of subject matter that of things I'm going through or were going through in life, and no matter what, I ain't got no worries, and it's more to what I'm dealing with than just music, you know what I mean? So that's why I called it More Than a Mixtape, kind of on some Wale shit. But I did change the name. I also changed the album cover. You guys will see that soon. You won't see that on this video, but you will see that soon. But I'm here today, okay, not only to give you the album change, but I'm also here today to talk about what's going on in the sports world. Because there's a lot of shit going on in the sports world, and I ain't talked about it. First off, I truly believe the U.S. team in basketball is going to win a gold medal. It's going to take them a while to mesh together, being that they got hella superstars on one team. But I think LeBron is going to carry them to the gold. I think LeBron is also going to make another run with the Lakers. Yeah, people are saying, yeah, they got the same team. Yeah, this, that, and the third. But what you don't realize, LeBron's probably pissed off. What you don't realize, LeBron's probably making moves right now as we speak for his Laker team. This is LeBron's team. This is not nobody else's team. This is not AD team. This is LeBron's team still at 40 years old. So I think they're going to make a hell of another run. I don't know how well they're going to play, especially with Bronny being in addition. Now, Bronny, people need to stop talking about a 19-year-old kid, man. Like, come on, he's 19 years old, but you're talking about him because he's the greatest player, son. Like, come on now, that's hating to the maximum. But I think Bronny will do okay. I don't think he's going to be great. I think he'll be a good player. I think he'll contribute to the Lakers, hopefully. Also, college football 25. I'm going to be talking about that today as well. I'm going to give you my review on college football 25 for the console and PC. I have it on Xbox. I also want to talk about Jake Paul and Mike Perry. Now, I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to keep saying this about Jake Paul until he fights a legit fighter. Hopefully, Mike Tyson is healthy. Hopefully, Mike Tyson is ready for November because I want Mike Tyson, and I know Mike Tyson is going to kill him. Figuratively. But I don't have no respect for Jake Paul as a fighter. As a person, I don't know him, but as a fighter, I don't have any respect because he's not fighting boxers. The one boxer he did sign up to fight, he backed out, and that was Hakeem Rockman's son, Hakeem Rockman Jr., and made all kind of contract revisuals and all that, and he backed out anyway. I think he was scared of Hakeem Rockman Jr. And Hakeem Rockman Jr. ain't even nowhere near as good as his dad was. His dad was a world champion. So I don't have no respect for Jake Paul. He's steady knocking out these MMA fighters that have no boxing experience. The only one that hung with him was Anderson Silva, but Anderson Silva is old. Stop fighting these MMA fighters, bro, and go fight a boxer. Like, you're not solidifying yourself as a boxer. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. Jake Paul, you are not solidifying yourself as a boxer because you're not fighting boxers, you're fighting MMA fighters. Like, what are you trying to prove? That you can box a MMA fighter? You can beat an MMA fighter in a boxing ring? Like, come on. You won't jump in the cage, though. I'll guarantee you won't jump in the cage. You get stumped. And then he called out Alex Pereira. Okay, here's my take on that. My take on that is, I don't think he realizes who Alex Pereira is. This man went toe to toe with Izzy. This man knocked out Izzy, I'm gonna say once, and defeated Izzy 3 times. He didn't knock him out that second time. I don't believe that was a knockout. Izzy was not knocked out cold. Izzy was still moving, but the ref called it off. That was a TKO. That wasn't a knockout. But he's fought the best of the best in kickboxing, and he has a deadly left hand, and I don't think Jake has ever been touched. I don't think he's been rocked. I think the only person that has rocked him, but the ropes saved him, was Tyron Woodley. I don't think Jake has ever felt the power of anybody like Alex Pereira. So him calling out Alex Pereira, let alone him fighting Mike Tyson in November, I don't think he's going to survive those two if Alex Pereira is allowed to fight. But I think Mike Tyson's going to knock him out, plain and simple. And this is how I know. There was an interview. Remember when Roy Jones did the exhibition with Mike Tyson? Well, there's an interview out there on the internet where Roy Jones is explaining that none of it was fake. Okay, none of it was a playful match. The body shots were 100% real. The headshots were real, but they couldn't go 100%, so they had to go like 40, 50%. That means there was going to be no knockouts. That means when Roy Jones said everything that he hit me with hurt, all them body punches. So, with that being said, Mike Tyson is going to take Jake Paul serious, and he's going to be able to hit him in the face. 100% power. Are you serious? Mike Tyson at 60 years old? I don't think people have seen his training videos at 60 years old. That man is still moving fast. That man is still hitting hard. And y'all think Jake Paul gonna win? Y'all favorited Jake Paul to win against a 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, I don't care about his age. Mike, do you guys know who Mike Tyson is? Go look up Mike Tyson on YouTube if you don't. Because there's no way you're telling me that Jake Paul is going to walk in there and dog walk Mike Tyson. No. Especially when Mike Tyson is taking this serious. Like I said, I hope Mike Tyson stays healthy all the way up to the fight. And I hope he makes it to the fight because I want to see it. I want to see Jake Paul get destroyed. One time, just once. And he's good for what he does. But he's going to get destroyed. Sorry. There's not a lot going on in the UFC right now. They got the big London card coming up. The big big 304, I believe it is. UFC 304 in London with Tom Aspinall, Leon Edwards, blah, blah, blah.
It's the Playmaker.
I might watch it, but then again, Leon Edwards' fights are kind of boring. Like, other than that Kamaru Usman knockout, his fights are very, very boring to me. Like, to me. He's a great fighter. I fuck with Leon, but he doesn't have that pizzazz like a Kamaru Usman has, like Jorge Masvidal. He ain't got that charisma. He's just a cool, calm, laid back, and that's what makes him boring to me. I need him to pep it up a little bit. Talk your shit, brother. Talk your shit, brother. But I like Leon, though. He's a great fighter. He's a very great fighter. I am interested to see what Terrence Crawford is going to do. Terrence Crawford has a fight coming up, too. I hear that he's going to go after 4 championships. So 4 weight classes. That is unprecedented. That is unheard of. That would be cool. Omaha stand up. Shout out to my family in Omaha. But yeah, there's the fight and wrestling. WWE is on fire. Shout out to Liv Morgan. Shout out to Liv Morgan for always sticking outside the box. Always sticking outside the box. If you guys remember, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, we're gonna say year to 2 years ago, Liv Morgan's character was going towards the Jeff Hardy, the Jeff Hardy-esque character, the extreme, don't give a fuck about your body, take risks type of character. I understand she had to do that for a while to get where she's at today. But what they are doing with Liv Morgan right now, they better not change it. They better not change it. She's pushing the boundaries between sexuality. She's bringing back that rated PG-13, rated R era of WWE, the Attitude Era, where they just do some wild shit, and she's kind of bringing that back. I like it a lot. I like it a lot because the Rhea and Liv Morgan and Dom Mysterio storyline is giving me Fatal Attraction vibes easily. I don't know if they are writing it like that, but those are the vibes that they're getting. Second storyline that is crazy is the CM Punk and Drew. Now a lot of people are not liking the CM Punk, Drew, and Seth mix. They just want CM Punk and Drew. But if you think about this, all three of these guys hate each other. All three of these guys hate each other. Seth hates Drew just as much as he hates CM Punk. Because if you remember, those two had some great promos. They don't like each other. Okay, and then Drew beat Seth for the title. They're all intertwined. I like it. Because now you have Seth, who's a special guest referee in the CM Punk Drew match at SummerSlam. So now you can cause problems on both sides, whether it's CM Punk and Seth, whether it's Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, whether it's all three. See, it can go so many ways with that. I'm excited for that. Damian and Gunther, I believe Damian's gonna retain just because he's turned into a babyface. But they need to strap the title on. I agree with Booker T. They need to strap the title on Jey Uso. Jey Uso is the new Daniel Bryan of WWE. He is the new Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whatever you want to call him. He's the new that in WWE with the Yeet movement. Now, the Uncle Howdy YS6 situation. I'm also going to talk about the bloodline, then we're going to get to college football. But I'm very intrigued on the YS6. Like, I love the fact that they're not letting you know where they're going with it. I love the fact that they're keeping you interested. I love the fact that they're keeping you confused. I love that. Triple H, keep doing your thing, bruh. Keep doing your thing. Because we ain't had nothing like this since, let's say, the Ministry of Darkness. The Ministry of Darkness.
It's the Playmaker.
As far as, like, the feel of it. So, Bloodline. Now, I explained this to somebody yesterday, but just hear me out. I don't think Roman Reigns should come back at SummerSlam. I think on the other side, with Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu, I believe that they should bring in Hikuleu, and I think they're Tala Tonga, I think that's his name, Tala, that the name that they're using. They might keep Hikuleu, but I think they're going to use Tala Tonga because he is the true blue brother of Tama Tonga and Tangaloa. But honestly, don't bring Roman Reigns back to SummerSlam. Don't bring Paul Heyman back to SummerSlam. Don't bring Jimmy Uso back to SummerSlam for the simple fact. Here's why. What I would do. Now, last Monday on Raw, they teased a tag team title run with with Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. They pinned the Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor, who has the titles. That is an instant WWE Tag Team title, World Tag Team title match. Okay? That's an instant World Tag Team title match, right? Now, Cody is still dealing with this bloodline, but in another aspect, he's dealing with Solo's led bloodline. Now these guys are more savages, right? Okay, so Cody went to Kevin Owens and Randy Orton for help. They are now taken out. Check it. So his help is gone. They're setting it up in SummerSlam to where he has no more help. Okay? He has no more help. I don't think Solo's gonna win at SummerSlam. For the simple fact, Cody's still gonna win the title. Barely. But it's the post. It's the after of what I think is gonna happen. So I think Cody's gonna slip by. I think Cody's gonna slip by some kind of way. Win the title, retain the title, and then Solo, Tama, Jacob, they're all gonna ambush him. Okay, they're all gonna ambush him, and then they're gonna bring out the big dog. They're gonna bring out not the big dog Roman Reigns. They're gonna bring out Talatunga, Hikuleo. They're gonna destroy Cody Rhodes. This is just me, right? So now Cody has been beaten to a pulp. Now he goes to Raw, where Jay and Sammy are. Says, hey, and they tease it. They tease it. They don't do it right way. They tease it because I think they're gonna save this for a pay-per-view. But he says, hey, I don't have any more help. I don't know what to do, Jay. I don't know what to do. Sammy, you guys have dealt with the bloodline before. What do we do? He brings them to SmackDown. They have some kind of, lead up to a pay-per-view where now it's a three-way. Then you bring in Jimmy. Then you bring in Roman. Then you bring in Paul. Now you got a faction versus a faction. That's just me, because I say that because you bring in Roman now.
It's the Playmaker.
How do you intertwine Jey Uso into the story? Because it's obviously going to be a bloodline war games. It's obviously going to be a bloodline war games. It has to be. But how do you put Jimmy, Jay, Sammy, Roman, all with Cody? Or maybe not with Cody, but how do you put them all with the bloodline? The original, how do you pick sides? How do you put it together? Because I don't know how Roman coming back at SummerSlam. I don't know how they're gonna mesh, because he's coming back as a babyface. He has to. He has to put his spanking on Solo. Has to. So that's just my take on the current sporting events that are going on. I said earlier that Team USA I pull for them to get a gold medal, but South Sudan is a motherfucker. Shout out to Africa. South Sudan is a motherfucker. Why? Because they're playing on playground. They live on playground. They don't have a stadium. They don't have an indoor place where they can play basketball. You know how crazy that is? You know how skillful you have to be on a playground for basketball? Double rims. Shots don't. You got wind. You got humidity. You got all that factors outside when you're playing basketball. It's crazy. Now let's get to the nitty gritty of what I was talking about. What I wanted to talk about. It has finally came, people. It has finally came. College football 2025. It used to be NCAA college football 2025, but I believe they wanted to take the NCAA licensing out of the name in EA Sports. I don't know. I'll have to deep dive into that, but it still feels like an NCAA college football game. And it is an NCAA college football game, but I'm just saying, based on the name, I love it. I've been playing it from left to right, from left to right, from left to right all day. When I get off of work, I'm playing it. I wake up for work, I'm playing it until I go to work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing it. Here's why I love it, and here's why I don't agree with a lot of what the haters are saying.
It's the playmaker.
Okay. So, the football game, the mechanics of the football game is so realistic. From snap count to adjusting your line to audibles to receivers running routes to mixed matches to fatigue to injuries to how close are you to an injury. Everything is in this game as far as what the game of football is. I truly believe it. So, with that, and playing it, especially from being an NCAA fan, greatest football game ever made. It's smooth. I have not seen one glitch. I've not played online. I just usually don't play online because lag and connection and all that. But this is by far the game of the summer. By far the game of the summer. Now, a lot of people don't play sports games. I get it. But there was Pat McAfee. He played it for the first time, and he's not a gamer. And the way he explained it as a non-gamer, people love this game. People love this game. The game is the mechanic. I have not been mad at any other mechanics. Like, for example, you know how guys like playing the game and they get mad and throw the controller and when something happens. So, for example, I can get a pick six. Now, I would usually get mad at any other game. I can get a pick six. I could throw a pick six, right? I will be so angry at it, but it's because the mechanics of the game, I don't even trip. The mechanics of the game is like, okay, you got me. It ain't, damn, man, that's they cheating. Nah, it ain't none of that. It's, okay, you got me. Like, you got me. I fucked up. Type shit. Like, I've never felt that way about a football game until now. Like, this game is legit, people. I honestly think it's gonna outbeat Undisputed, the boxing game that's coming out. I think it's in January, I believe. I think it's gonna be Undisputed because it ain't even updated yet. They haven't. The season ain't even started. So I don't I don't even know what EA has in store for the NCAA 25 Saga series, whatever you want to call it. But this game is legit. It is 100% legit. Matter of fact, when I get off of here, I'm about to go play it right then. Like, it is legit. So, I even like the way the game feels. Like, the speed ain't too much. It's not too slow. It's very, very amazing. Like, it feels real when you playing it. You feel like you're in the game. I give it a 9 out of 10. I give it a 9 out of 10. I would say 10 out of 10, but it's just, it needs an update. Yeah, it needs an update because a lot of the things that you probably could do, you're not doing on the game right now. Like, there are issues with the team builder joint. There's issues with getting online, like the servers are messing up. So they gotta update it, and I understand that. That's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. But boy, when they update this game, when they give that update, the first update to this game, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I can't even explain it, yo. I can't even explain it. Like, the game is so legit. The speed, like, even if you get tired, it affects you in the game. Even if the cornerback is dogging your receiver, it affects you in the game. The crowd affects you in the game. It is insane, people. Greatest football game ever made. I don't care what nobody say. That I got my opinion, you got your opinion, but to me, I feel like it's the greatest football game ever made. Madden needs to step it up, and I feel like Madden is gonna copy. Madden is gonna copy NCAA. I really feel like that because it's not out yet, and they're gonna copy. And I don't want to play Madden no more. I'm back on the NCAA trail, you know? Like, I remember NCAA 06 with the Heisman, with the Michigan, who was that? I don't even remember who that was. It wasn't Desmond Howard. Might have been Desmond Howard. NCAA 06 football, where he on the cover and doing the Heisman. 2014 was the last one with, I think it was Denard Robinson. That is insane, people. 10 years in the making. 10 years in the making. And they did a great job because they released it at the right time. The season has not started yet. They have not updated the game yet. So they are still taking their time on the game. They're treating it like GTA. Amazing. Good job, EA Sports. Good job, EA Sports. Y'all did this. Y'all did it with this one. Yeah, y'all did it with this one. This one is legit. This probably now I'm hoping EA Sports looks at Undisputed. I'm hoping they look at UFC 5. Hoping they look at Undisputed. That's not out yet. And I hope they bring back the Fight Night series. Please bring back Fight Night series. Don't make it like Fight Night Champion. Make it like Fight Night Round 3. That was the greatest Fight Night you guys ever made. Also, I have an issue with the GTA Saga Rockstar. Listen, I don't know why you guys are steady updating 5. Maybe it's to keep us interested in Grand Theft Auto until you get to 6, but this game has to be off the chain if you guys are steady updating 5. It has to be something crazy, and I know it probably will be something crazy, but it cannot feel the same as GTA 5. That's just me.
It's the Playmaker.
But I just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update on the album, give my take on College Football 25 for the consoles and PC. It's out now. Came out July 19th. Go get it. Go get it. Go play it. It is amazing. For all you sports fans, for all you sports games fans. So, but this is your boy DKB. Here with another episode of Midnight Truth, where I speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.